Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, it could work, but I'm doing this video right now just to let speak for those who can't speak. The king, the hentai master, will speak for those who cannot speak themselves. Today I'm gonna be talking about the Wii U, that backwards fucking technology. How about that Wii U? You get to buy something you could have. You get to buy a product, something you could have had years prior for possibly cheaper price. I don't know. It's basically doing the same thing the PS3 and 360 were doing back in way. When did those two come out? When did the PS3 in 2006, 2009, something like that? And you remember when the Wii came out? It was basically like GameCube 2.0. Basically, what this says is Nintendo's consistently behind. But that's not what I'm really into right now. I mean, if you want to get a Wii U, that's fine and all. But I'm just like, I've been on YouTube, been around the block a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? I saw this one dude, man. He was making a fucking video on he's called the Wii Power Debate or some shit. People are actually debating about the power of the Wii. The Wii U, my bad. And how the thing is probably going to be relevant for about 6 months before everybody forgets about it again. I guarantee you, any man with a social life, his Wii is collecting dust. As I mentioned about a month ago, if your friend's Wii is not collecting dust, you may have a problem. You might want to take him to a doctor. He may be a murderer. He may be a psychopath. You don't know. He might be Jim Carrey in disguise. I tell you this shit right now, though. If his Wii is polished and always running, has a problem. But I didn't actually know people actually care about debating about the power of the Wii. Wii U. I keep. Maybe it was like a cool ending to the name. I'd remember to say it more, but it's just the letter U. I mean, Wii 2, Wii U. What the fuck? Can't done better than that. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Sound like that fucking hall monitor episode from SpongeBob and shit. Wii U, Wii U, SpongeBob. And then they got a controller as big as a fucking small tablet. Oh God! It's a touch screen and I'm using it to control Link. This way I can have him masturbate on such precision that his cum will hit Navi and she'll finally shut the fuck up when I'm trying to look around the dungeon. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. No one cares about that shit. Well, actually, apparently, I'm wrong about that. People do care. People care about that shit. It's quite shocking, actually. I am honestly shocked that the Wii U is relevant on YouTube right now. People are like waiting in anticipation. This shit is up there with Black Ops 2. I'm over here shocked. I'm like, people actually care. It's a regurgitated. It's like a nerfed version of the PS3, but apparently there's more RAM on it. More RAM. I mean, what the fuck does that matter? Are you telling me it's gonna take games like Arkham City and it's gonna run better on the Wii U? Woo, that's a good one. I mean, what's going to be different about Batman Arkham City on the Wii U? I mean, most people at this point in time have either a PS3 or a 360. But if you're one of those poor motherfuckers holding out for the Wii U, I guarantee you there's someone like that. Like, I'm not getting that shit. He probably has a bunch of decapitated heads in his basement. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is, but the last Wii owner I knew who polished his Wii on a daily basis, man, he was a pansexual. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being pansexual, but it is a little bit on the weird side. Now, take someone else. You get a murderer. I'm telling you, anybody, this is what the police should do. If you are looking for a murderer, check everyone's houses for a Wii. And if that shit is polished and running, take him in. He's a suspect automatically right there. Because there's no sane person that looks at a Wii and says, oh my fucking God, I had a hard day at work, man. You know, the boss was really kicking my ass. I can't wait to play my Wii. Let that settle in for a second. Ah, man, November's right around the corner, man. I'm going to get me a Wii U. If I ever see somebody like that, I'm running. I'm out. If any of my subscribers are like that, I'm please don't hunt me down for this video. It's just a video, man. You ain't got to kill a motherfucker. Because, I mean, think about it. If you pay attention to your Wii and you treat it like it's actually a good console, you have nothing to live for. If what you look forward to is playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you may need to reevaluate your life. I can understand. I understand more than anywhere. I'm a video game junkie. I'm like, oh man, what a rough day in class. Accounting just kicked my ass. I'm gonna go play some Battlefield 3 or some shit. But you got motherfuckers just like still playing Brawl like it's a new game. I was going downstairs the other day. These guys are all huddled up. I mean, this is the scariest shit I've ever seen. A bunch of huddled up black guys playing Brawl. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was like, no fucking way. And it was like scarier than Mexican gangs. I'm dead serious, man. I couldn't go near those motherfuckers. Then you had two guys with their DSs out trading Pokemon. Shit was the scariest shit I ever seen in my life. In my life, I was like, these dudes are crazy. They will play with my intestines and use it as a fucking stylus. What? Okay, but anyway.
My bad.
These people are crazy, man. I swear to God, a fucking Nintendo fan would just stab me in the eye with a stylus for making this video. It's like, you want to play with my DS? Yeah! These motherfuckers are unpredictable. These are like the only kind of people I cannot analyze. I don't know what the fuck they'll do. Nintendo fans, I don't. My brother, who was a Nintendo fan at like around 10 or 13, even he's like, I don't care much for the Wii U. I mean, he just plays. He's not a Nintendo fan, and then quite frankly, he treats his Wii. He got a 360. I forgot about that. She got a 360, so it doesn't even matter. So apparently, I mean, it's like basically playing with toys at the age of 20 years old. Like let's say you buy a Gundam model off of whatever, then you run around in a fucking parking lot going, vroom. You think that motherfucker's crazy, right? I feel the same way when I see people who play the Wii. Jab, jab, gotcha. It's like, what the fuck? Innovation. But it's going to sell regardless of how many videos I make like this. Yeah, I might just make a few because it's kind of fun. But that's something you want to look out for. Ladies, if you're looking for a man to date and he tells you he's excited to play his Wii, he may be a rapist and a murderer and a necrophile. You never know. These motherfuckers crazy as shit, man. Because I guarantee you cannot find a normal person on this earth who's like, man, I need to get away from the kids, man. Where's my Wii? Where the fuck's my Wii? It's not even like, I can see an old man talk about he need to play some Grand Theft Auto to blow some steam, right? Because that makes sense. But as you talk about he wants to play Super Mario Land 2 on the fucking Wii, on his virtual console and shit. And you need to get away from the kids, man. What you talking about? The Wii is with the kids. I'm telling you, man. It's just like a natural progression of aging. Once you get old, there's a certain age where you just can't play the Wii anymore. Continuously. I understand they got those few titles like Zelda that'll come out, and you got to play it for like a month. After that, what?
What about Bayonetta?
Oh! I forgot about Bayonetta. Oh, yes. Man, the Bayonetta fan vote is in shambles right now. I gotta say that shit right now. Right now. You guys are like pissed. And I understand. Because your sequel is on an inferior product. But I know you guys are saying it's on an inferior product, Slash. If you actually did the fucking research, you would know there's more RAM. Well, I'm sorry, whoever your name is, but I don't murder puppies. So I don't know anything about the Wii U. Could you imagine motherfuckers say, let me do some research on the Wii U and its specs? Sleep with one eye open, I tell you that shit. If I ever do that shit, you better watch out. Cut your fucking throat. So Wii U owners are either going to be one of the two. Man children or manslaughterers. Unless you get it for Bayonetta 2. But I tell you, as soon as you're done with that fucking game, if I come over your house and I see that shit is clean as shit, I'ma run. You can say you my friend or whatever, man. But if I see that Wii U and if it's polished, people playing it, it's actually on, I'm out. As soon as I see you put Brawl in there, it's like, oh man, I'm training for Super Smash Bros. Brawl 2, bro. I'm like, oh my fucking god. You know people who are actually doing that?
Huh?
People are training for the new Super Smash Bros. Game. What do you think those guys are doing? Playing like once every other week or some shit. I haven't touched Brawl in like 2 years. Well, actually, I played it last semester. That was like the last time. And I was scared, man. I felt like I was ready. My urge to kill was rising. I tell you this shit. Allow every game console in a fucking prison except the Wii and the Wii U. People gonna be shanking each other with fucking styluses and shit. Yeah. Animation. Imagine this controller big as shit. Hey, bro, let me get first controller. People are actually going to argue for the first controller now because you only have one of those things in the system. And if you buy another one, I'm pretty sure it's expensive as fuck. And then, come on. As many times as people drop controllers, you're going to give them a controller with a huge-ass screen. You can give it from... What? I understood the Dreamcast because it was like a little small little slot. That was okay. And it was protected. But you're going to have a motherfucker... You actually have to be careful with the controller now. My man's Dirty D has a bunch of white friends. How are you going to play with his white friends? Because they can be throwing shit at the wall all the time. Going to get a cracked screen in it and he's going to cut himself when he plays the game and possibly get an infection. The Wii U will indirectly murder my friend and I would not have that shit. Seriously, I mean, because you can imagine playing the Wii U with your white friends, man. I mean, come on.
You can imagine having a Wii U.
And these are white people. They supposed to be crazier than crazy. But I'm telling you, even they don't own Wii U's. They like, what the fuck? Do I look like I'm an assassin, motherfucker? Why would I own a Wii U? But I'm telling you, find somebody 20 years old with a Wii, polished and playing, replaying games, playing GameCube classics on that motherfucker, he might have a problem. You might have a problem because he's going to murder your ass right then and there with a Nintendo DS stylus. Could you imagine that shit? Because they can actually sharpen those things. Like, come here, bro. Oh my god! And then they could they could gag you with the Wii remote, or maybe hey, don't give me that dirty ass look. And then, or you forget to put this. That's like the Wii U is the only controller known to man that's actually destroyed a television. My friend's little sister didn't have the safety strap on. You need a safety strap to play with the controller. It's like they're trying to tell you, I know we're going to make you want to kill some motherfuckers, but don't forget to put on your safety strap. Come on. Even knives don't have safety straps. Even swords don't have safety straps. Fucking chainsaws don't have safety straps. But a Wii remote has one. What does that tell you? Ain't no murdering dog either. It's just a Wii. And it has a safety strap. I warned you. Be careful. Dangerous out there. And you Wii owners, man, just stay away from me, man. Come on, I'm not even playing with you, man. I know Halloween's coming around the corner. You motherfuckers go dress up like Mario and Yoshi and cut my ass and pretend this is just a joke. They gonna stomp my ass out. Pretend like I'm a fucking turtle and shit. Nintendo fans are the most gangster video game fans I've ever seen in my life. My life! And I mean even more gangster than the black NFL playing PS3 owning guys, man. Even more gangster than that. I guarantee you, if they went to war, if you sent Wii owners to war with PS3 owners, we losing this and we don't got the insanity required to combat those motherfuckers. They're going to be throwing turtles at us and shit. They go draw little green dots in their eggs throwing at motherfuckers. The war is coming. You see motherfuckers getting, shot over the PS3 when the Wii U gets released. People are going to have crushed skulls. They're going to have a fucking case called the Super Mario Murderer. Call me crazy, but at least I'm not a Wii U. I'm not a Wii U owner, pre-orderer, or Wii owner. Well, I own a Wii, but that shit's like down in the basement with a ratchet or something. They use it as a house now. But anyway, I'm out. But I've warned you.